Guys, back again. So we're going to continue on with the Casey calls tonight. So we'll I think we'll just keep flicking between the Casey calls and going through that very very long Ramona call when Tiffany's available. So yeah, it should be fun, I hope. So let me get my stuff set up here. So thank you to Asbury Brad for the stream art tonight, Salantas. And yeah, let's say hello to everyone and crack into it. So I'll just be going for about an hour and a half, just leading up to the most worst, who will be live in about an hour and a half. So, g'day to Cybersqueak and John Fishman and Eva Little Big Nuggets, Duchess, Smokey the Cat, Spencer Silvera, hi sir, Red Sea Dale, Zabram, VA Hoss, Cookie Whoopie Pie, Cornhole Three-Way, who says the Australian word of the stream, Dero, as in who is the Dero who lives in the trailer of failure. That is very good. That is very good use of that word. I'm starting to think you are maybe a secret Aussie Cornhole Three-Way. G'day Mandy S. And g'day Paul Delasco, Moton G, Bud Roscoe, Private Dink, Willow Angel, Cornville Councillor, Mendacious C, Kenneth Keith, and more crap for put downs. Honest. Welcome to you all. So let's go. So actually, what we are going to start with. So amongst these calls, there are a few kind of little bonus videos that Blue Boys put in. So where they kind of come in the order that I'm going through. I'm going to put them in. G'day, the most worst. Keen as mate. So this first one is Lawn Reality Show, I think it's called. So let me set that up. Where are we?
How's that for a fire? That's just the beginning of it. I got the other one started over there, but it's not going good yet. That little puff of smoke over there. Alright, I'm going to show you like this. That way I can stand up against it. As you can see how high it is. That's that right there. Right there's the top.
Is the video coming through to the stream, guys? My preview, it doesn't look like it is, but actually no, I think I figured it out. All good.
Now I gotta walk all around here. That's all around this way.
Cool.
See, you see the top of that right there where my top of my finger is? That's the top of it.
You know, imagine if he didn't tell us that. There'd be no other way to tell where the top of that pile was unless he pointed it out. Very considerate, Lorne. Wow. Is he controlling this?
I think he's trying to reach in right now and get the couch.
Good.
I told him pull the couch out of here. Oh, he's getting the wall.
So is Roy in charge of this, and is Roy drunk? That's my two pertinent questions.
Now can you see the grass?
Wow, that is crystal clear, Lorne.
See how short it is now? See those clumps of grass? I've been doing a lot of crap, so I haven't been able to come out and cut it for a few days. But you see where I kicked off my boots on the steps?
Am I the only one surprised that his cock wasn't in that shot there? Like, as that camera was going low, I was like, oh no, here it comes.
Okay, right. There's the windows. That's the well. That's the dog shed. That's obviously the trailer. But that's the well
Obviously.
Right there. Okay, I'm going to give you a little aerial view. I'm standing on top of my old pickup. But you can see there's the chicken house. There's the metal shed. There's the portable shed. Truck and trailer, driveway's out there. There's the trailer. And so the trailer would be gone. the dog shed would be gone, and the house would actually, the further side of the house would be over that way, and then this side of the house would be over this way more. So, and I'd have to cut more trees down right in here, but this would all be lawn back here. So, and that's all stuff that I've got cut down now.
Like, without joking, you know, the area and the house where the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, looked less like a place you were likely to get murdered than this does. And that whole movie was about multiple people getting murdered. Wow, Lorne.
But that's stuff there that Norman has to take in so far. See all that wood that is cut right there? See all that wood that is stacked right there? And there's more over there. It's actually a long pile of it over there. There you go.
There you go. You did, you do. Thank you, Blue Boy. So we will go on to the first call now. So I just want to say hello to a few people that came in there while I was watching that. Cornhole Three-Way, you lived on the Gold Coast for 6 months. Well, you are practically an Aussie then, so welcome, you bogan. And g'day to Bee's Knees, who says Lorne has discovered fire, says it's hot. This fire's getting hot, how come? G'day Silver Lady, Silver Turtle Lady, Julia Wine Gardener, Hot Rod in the house, Asbury Brad, thank you again for the stream art, mate. Bunny, and Metro State Tactical Ice Cream Truck, the Codfather, Tracy Hamill, Ellie. Welcome to you all and anyone I missed there. So the first call tonight is episode 69. Funny word, right? So I've previously done episode 68. So 67 was the last one we did. I've already done 68. We did it on the Sundays with COD. So, I don't want to do that one again because it was so recent. So we're going to jump to episode 69.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? G'day, Lulu Bop 19 and Egbert.
Hello.
Okay. There. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. I was telling you on the other line. I don't know why you couldn't hear me before. I brought my phone outside and everything.
G'day, Miss Tree One.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So why are you being so mad at me?
I'm being mad. You texted me. Let me look at it again.
Huh?
You waited 20 minutes before acting like a little bitch again.
I waited.
You said, "Are you going to call me?" I was
G'day, Loco Cola.
in the server.
You're being pissed off at me because it's Alex Jones. Because I don't agree with what he says and everything he does. The only reason I'm listening to anything that he's saying is because of you. I'm trying to support you on what you believe in. I don't believe in everything this guy says. I'm not going to. But if I don't believe in him, why are you going to be pissed off at me? I'm not going to treat this guy like a god.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
Because the only thing anyone would ever be pissed at Lorne about is his hatred for Alex Jones. Like, you know, that's the only thing that is really divisive about him.
God. I'm pissed. You gave me 20 minutes. I said, yeah, I'm done working. You said, are you going to call? You didn't give it 20 minutes before you said, whatever, I'll be damned if I'll be put second to some piece of shit that wants to think he's God. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, it took 25 minutes just to answer a few home yet.
And all your messages just bitching and bitching and bitching.
G'day, Witcher.
Well, you've been acting pissed off at me all day. What do you want me to do?
I was fine. You told me about the Alex Jones seminar. I said I was going to go, and you texted all this bullshit about, oh, your mom's gonna die or some shit. I don't even know what you were saying. And then you mentioned Casey. I told you never talk about him.
And g'day, Logan W. and Witcher, and O'Rourke. G'day, Vexy, Mo Green, Guru, Matt92 Machine. Hello, everyone.
Casey, I told you I was gonna be pissed. Told you I was gonna be pissed if you put your mom second to Alex Jones.
It's none of your business.
You.
He does not know her mum. Like, how's this any business where... And this whole thing, I mean, this is what will play out in this call, is this over-the-top love for mums. It's so fucking weird.
Bullshit. I'm the one that got the information.
Why is that any of your business?
I'm the one that got the information for you to go to that stupid fucking thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it is my business.
That's not your
Because of me,
business.
you put your mom second to Alex Jones.
My God, you're so fucking dumb.
Really. I'm not the one treating Alex Jones like a fucking god, Casey.
Casey. I love how angry he is when he says Casey.
Mother should never ever come second to anyone.
You're talking like you even know my mom.
No, I don't know your mom, but I do know your mom gave you life.
Business.
Your mom gave you life, Casey.
G'day,
Did Alex
Christina.
Jones give you life?
Oh my God.
He
Such a
preaches.
dumb.
He preaches to people like he's a fucking god. And look at the way he fucking talks to people when they don't agree with him. The guy is an imbecile.
Well, you know, that may be true, but at the end of the day, Lorne, you're the one who is still trying to have a relationship with Casey. Like, there are so many, for what you apparently believe in, there are so many red flags with Casey, which you should want nothing to do with her, let alone trying to be in a relationship with her. Like, this whole thing, and that's the whole point of the Casey character, is to show how desperate and fucking weak-willed you are. Like, you know, she's, you know, best friends with Alex Jones, who, you know, you're claiming, you know, how much you hate him in that. She hates dogs. You apparently love dogs. Like, there are so many things, you know, your whole value system has been about money doesn't make you a good person and all this kind of shit. You know, there's been countless calls where she's basically said, money is someone's worth. If you've got no money, you're not a good person. You basically don't, you know, deserve to live. These are things to say. Like, your response to all of this, like, if you were any kind of man, any kind of person that stood up for anything that you value, this whole relationship would have lasted about 5 calls before you said, fucking hell, you're a disgusting person. Lose my number, Casey. But you didn't, because you will fucking take anything just to try to get your tiny little dick wet. And g'day, one of those weirdos.
You kept messaging them back.
And DJ Payne one.
You act like he was harassing you.
And you do nothing but defend him. You do nothing but defend him. That's all you're doing is defending him.
I don't need to defend him.
It's like I'm doing everything wrong when he's calling me fucking names and shit.
You're calling him names too?
He literally sounds like David Von Erck. That's how stupid he sounds.
Okay.
Okay.
G'day, Mary on the Prairie.
But you're going to be pissed at me because of his behavior.
I'm pissed at you for your behavior. You're acting like a jealous little bitch all day.
Not acting like a jealous.
I don't even know him. He's like a celebrity. I don't even know him personally. I've never talked to him.
I'm getting these emails from these fucking people that are treating this asshole like a god, and it pisses me off.
G'day,
Then
Jason
you go and
Spears.
put your mom second to this guy.
Don't email him then.
Your mum comes first.
That's your
Look
fault.
at where my mom just was.
What?
Look at where my mom just was.
What about your mom?
My mom just got out of the hospital, Casey. She could have died being in there. I'm going to be pissed off whenever anybody puts their mom second to anybody. Your mom should always come first. Because if anything should ever happen to your mom, you'll kick yourself in the ass so bad because you put that guy second to your mom.
Yeah, says the guy who's been walking around his mom not wearing a mask for God knows how long.
Mom's where I got it from. I didn't care if she had it or not. I was still going to take care of her. I don't appreciate this guy acting like he's a god.
Well,
And I don't appreciate these people that treat him like a god. Huh?
Why don't you worry about your mom instead of bitching at me all day about how I treat my mom?
Because I don't want you putting your mom second to this guy. You'll be so mad at yourself if anything were to happen to your mom, but you had to go to that seminar and put your mom after this guy.
Okay, well,
You'll never forgive yourself if your mum died and you happened to go to a seminar for a day. Like, you know, you'll never get that. Like this is so stupid. This is all like, he does have this ridiculous thing about mums, but this is all just like, I don't want you to be around this other man. Like he could give a fuck about her mum. G'day, Rachel D and Who's Brittany and Pine Barren Patriot. And passed out Royal in the van. Get your head off that fucking horn. G'day, Criker. And Save Me One. And Ross Peterson.
I'll deal with that if my mom dies in a horrible accident while I'm there with Alex Jones' contention.
Well, I pray to God that she don't.
Oh,
I don't ever want to wish anything bad on your mom.
You wouldn't give a fuck and you'd be the first person to say I told you so.
I just don't want you ever regretting doing it. I'm sorry if I seem like an asshole.
You are.
You are an asshole.
Well,
You've been an asshole the past like 3 days.
You mean ever since you started in on the Alex Jones stuff?
You emailed him.
Yeah, because I was trying to be more understanding of the way you believe. When people are treating him like he's a god and he's trying to act like a god, I'm not going to agree with that.
Well, then quit emailing him.
I tried to. He's got his little disciples emailing me.
I don't get why that's you an asshole to me.
He's got his little disciples emailing me.
Okay?
I stopped emailing them. They still email. It's sad.
Can you not ignore it?
I started ignoring them today. That last one that I sent you, I was like, that's enough of that crap. I don't listen to them. Somebody emailing me trying to tell me how much of a god some guy is. Sounds like he's starting a cult is what it's something. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'd probably go join it.
Oh, that's what worries me. He's a celebrity. I've never heard of the guy before you mentioned him. Didn't have a clue to who he was. You're more of a celebrity than he is.
You know.
I really want to support you on what you believe in. I just don't want you to be mad at me for when I don't believe in the same thing.
Would you be mad?
Believe whatever you want. That doesn't change the fact that you've been acting like an asshole. You've yelled at me about my job and beliefs, then fuck off. If you have a problem with it, go away.
Why you keep telling me go away if I don't believe in Alex Jones?
I'm saying if you don't like what I believe in and you're uncomfortable with what I do for work, then fucking go away.
Yep. Bingo. That is exactly right. That is your option, Lorne, and that is the option that you should have taken already. And g'day to Tay Driver and the Lorne Identity. Good to see you, mate. Sean McClure, JD.051, and Honest. Great to see you all.
I'm not forcing you to be around me or talk to me. If what I'm doing upsets you, then block me. I don't care. That's what I'm saying.
What?
If what I'm doing is so terrible and you hate what I believe and you hate what I do for work, no one has a gun to your head saying to talk to me.
I don't hate what you do for work.
What? Look, multiple times. You don't like the sex scenes and all this kind. That's bullshit, Lorne.
Ignore the point. Okay. But
I'm
you're
not
yelling at
ignoring the point, Casey. I heard you. I understand.
about putting my mom second. It's my mom. You don't know her. You don't know my
No, I don't
relationship.
know her. No, I don't know, but that's not the point, Casey.
You fucking self.
The point is, your mom gave you life. What
Oh
did
my
this guy
God.
give you? What did this guy give you? For you to put this guy before your mom, what did this guy do for you? Do you see my point in that?
No, I'm not even listening anymore. You're not listening to me.
I'm listening to you.
Mind your own business about my family and how my mom and I choose to interact with each other. You don't even know if my mom's like mad or anything. You're just being a little bitch for no reason.
You said your mom was disappointed.
Yeah. My mom doesn't think I'm putting her second to Alex Jones. But you do. You don't even know me or my mom. And yet, for some reason, that's making you mad.
Pretty
I
weird.
swear, you have like an undiagnosed mental issue.
What? Because mom's a gold
Oh,
and
Lord.
Alex Jones is not?
Yeah, like this is, I mean, A is bullshit because we've heard the way you talk to your mother, but this whole mums are gold is really fucking weird, to be fair. And g'day, baby doll.
Brain doesn't work right.
Yeah, because I put moms first. My brain doesn't work right. Instead, I should be putting Alex Jones first. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
Yeah, your brain doesn't work. That's why it sounded like that to you.
All right, so that is episode 69. So I want to go on now. So there is the next one kind of on the page is a Casey bonus clip. So let's watch that, shall we? Da, 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 da.
I wasn't very involved with class today.
Why?
I seemed like I was really worn out. After you and I got off the phone, I slept for, I don't think I woke up till like 5:30. I think. I don't remember
Maybe you should get some more fucking sleep, you idiot. And g'day, night driver.
what time it was that I texted you when I woke up. I texted you.
What happened in class?
I text you just as soon as I wake up every morning. One guy failed his polygraph.
And g'day, Conzanton and Outdoor Loser and Pee Wee's Burnt Pizza, who makes a good point. Says, don't forget that on Mother's Day, for his very old mum, he decided to ignore her or only spend 10 minutes with her because he was more concerned with crying and raging about Debbie. Absolutely, and that's a good point. So he's just been raging about how dare you go to a seminar when you could be using that time to spend with your mum because mums are gold. Yet he was crying and bitching about his fake girlfriend instead of spending Mother's Day with his, mother who is apparently, never put second. Your mum comes first. And g'day, Clown with a knife, and Jinx, and I saw someone else there, but now I've lost them. Apologies.
Yeah. The one I told you about that went out of state and got probation violation because he went out of state without permission.
Oh yeah.
He failed his polygraph, and he didn't want to answer any questions of why he failed it. So I poured it on him. Then
You what?
I poured the questions on him. Then put him on the spot,
What did you say?
and he just mumbled, "I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened." I said, "Well, you must know what happened. You're the one that took the polygraph." Yeah, question that he asked me, you shouldn't have failed. I said, "Then why'd you fail it?"
Holy fuck, Lorne. Like, you should record this and play it back to yourself. I mean, you're the one trying to say that this exact thing happened to you. And now you're like, it is staggering how ignorant you are. Like, you cannot see that what you're making fun of this guy for doing is literally what you do all the time.
He said, "I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out." I said, "All right. Well, what was the question that you failed?" I failed. I think it was some. Well, actually, I'm not even supposed to talk to you about it. So that's as far as I can tell you.
Well, who am I gonna tell?
Well, it doesn't matter because it's a matter of I'm not supposed. If it's about me, then I can tell you anything. But about somebody else, I can't. Not supposed to say anything at all.
He's so selective in the rules that he'll follow. You're like, will he, he's not meant to drink alcohol. How many years did he drink alcohol for? He's not meant to be talking to these people, yet he is talking to these people. He won't follow any of fucking probation rules, but when, he gets a bit sketchy on the details or he's making shit up and he's being called out about it, like, I can't tell you, and I'm honest Lorne Armstrong. I could not go against anything that was asked of me. G'day, Vush to Vush.
I mean, as far as I told you, it doesn't hurt anything, but
Well, don't you not believe in polygraph tests?
Huh?
Don't you not believe in polygraph tests?
Nope, I don't. I don't for specific reasons of anything can happen with your body at any time.
So why were you grilling this dude then?
Well, because he's been on a lying binge. So,
How do you know he's been lying?
Because I've gotten answers out of him before, quite a few times, and he's had a habit of lying in class, and he doesn't want to be involved in the class.
I mean, Lord would know about a lying binge. And g'day, Page Master.
And all he does is mumble throughout the whole class with everything, and he knows he's got to go back to prison soon because of his probation violation of going out of state. So since then, he's been like literally not involved. So I'll push him into getting involved. He still mumbles.
I don't really know why I'm just kind of noticing this now, but like this, page from a book here which says Poems by Lorne. I mean, not only the fact does the handwriting look like how a kid would write, but like he is actually ruled in lines like children do when they're learning to write and they're trying to get their pen license. So they've got to stay on the lines to make sure it's nice and neat. Like, this is a 50-year-old man. Like, this is fucking crazy.
He does everything he can to not be involved.
All right, I quite enjoyed that one. So we'll go on now to what do we got? I think it must be episode 70. So give me 1 sec. I'll get that set up.
Hello?
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 Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
Nothing. Did you block us on your cell phone?
Yep.
Why?
Because you guys, you text shit to me that I don't need texted to me.
Like what, Lon?
What?
And g'day, Course Not, and Harv 1991.
What?
You text things to me that don't need to be texted to me.
Like what?
Well, first of all, you texting me this shit like your dying mother. I don't need to hear that. And my mom's got cancer. Why would you think I would want to hear your dying mother?
Oh, is she good?
She's got cancer right now. And she's gonna be doing chemo. And she's going through a lot.
G'day, Knee Nibble.
But and this
So
shit
what's
with
going on?
this shit with the other stuff. So
What? What do you
probation
mean?
reads
Nothing about
probation
you
reads
letting
everything.
record?
Probation reads everything that is texted. I don't need.
You're on a monitor. I figured they did. But they
Huh?
know about that, I thought. That's why you have
They
the
do.
photograph.
They do know everything about it. I told them.
Yeah, so what's the big deal?
But still, that doesn't mean I want to talk about it through text.
Okay. I don't know what the difference means. Like, they read everything else. Why is that a big deal?
Just because there's some things that I want to keep private, I don't want to text them and stuff.
Well, you didn't say that.
Well, I would think that it would come automatic.
No, it doesn't come automatic.
I would
You
think that
just
it would.
thought about letting Winnie listen to class.
Huh?
I said, I thought you told Ashley about letting Winnie listen to class in your pocket.
I told Ashley everything about it.
Yeah, so I don't see what the issue is.
Still,
I mean, you text me all the time wanting to stick your penis in my butthole. You don't think they read that?
I didn't realize that she was reading everything that I texted until she actually told me. That's why I stopped saying that stuff through text.
What'd she tell you?
He obviously texts that a lot. Like that. That is very funny. G'day, Kit Kat Meow. Freaky gyrations. 87 problems and drive 137.
She told me, she said, please be careful of the things that you text because I have to read it.
Yeah, I fucking bet she did. Like, imagine having to read this shit from this motherfucker.
I'm like, oh, I didn't know that they read the text.
Of course they did. You're monitored. Why wouldn't they read them? Don't they have to?
Well, because text, I didn't think they read text because it's just like a phone conversation.
Oh, you told me they read them. Because you always say, don't talk about that.
After I found out.
So prior to that, you always said there's certain things you're like, I can't text about it as a probation. I'll tell you on the phone.
No.
I mean, what do you think a monitor is?
I didn't really think that they sit there and read the stuff. I mean...
Well, is that what they do? Is that what they said?
It's just like a private conversation.
Like, how do you think they would monitor it then if they weren't reading it? Like, what do you think would be the monitoring? And g'day, Artie in Motion and Slothcat.
You know, what's the difference?
And Jeff Paget.
Most conversations that I thought were private haven't been private.
Well, no, because you're on a monitor. Of course, it's not private.
No, I mean people recording me and putting it on the internet.
Oh,
That bullshit. Fucking
yeah.
morons.
So did you already take your polygraph?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I gotta go tomorrow to do this.
Asbury Brad asked, "What is a pen license?" Like, this isn't another thing that is just an Australian thing, is it? Like, you guys have pen licenses, right? What? But in case you don't, and you just think I know you think I'm a weird Australian, but like here, like when you're going through school, you start out writing with a pencil, and once you have exhibited that you can write neatly for long enough, then you get to use pen, and would call it a pen license. And like, depending on how lame your teacher is, they would actually give you a little piece of paper that said, Cornville Freeway now has his pen license. G'day, medium syllables.
Psych evaluation.
The psych evaluation.
Yeah, they gotta do a psych evaluation so they can, so that my new counselor will know where I'm at, where my head is at.
Oh, did they get you a new class?
I'm not gonna be in a class. I'm gonna be individual counseling.
100% real DJ
cool.
Funny.
One-on-one.
Would I lie to you?
Trying to figure everything out there still. But, did you tell anybody where I was going to be working?
I don't even remember where you're going to be working.
Okay, so Jamie must have told someone.
What do you mean?
G'day, Into the Unknown. And I do have my pen license, Asbury Brad. I'm very proud of it. Keep it on my desk.
He was the only two that I told. And my boss called me
Jamie
yesterday.
thinks you're unemployed.
Well, she knows that I got a job there. And she had asked me what the name of the place was once. And I told her. But you two were the only two that I told. My boss called me yesterday and asked me if I knew somebody by the name of Vanessa. And I'm like, no. Well, somebody by the name of Vanessa sent my bosses a video of me driving truck. They said, I don't know why they did that. So we saw you driving truck and you weren't doing anything wrong. You were talking on the phone. You had a headset on. You had your seatbelt on. You weren't doing anything wrong.
Well, you've always got a fucking headset on, so that does check out. And we were talking about Aussie word of the day the other day. So I don't have an Aussie word of the stream for today, but I do have. I'm pretty sure it's an Aussie expression. Like, I don't think it's it's used anywhere else. But so it's for when like if you're trying to say that you've got extremely bad luck, and it's like, if it was raining tits, I'd look up and be smacked in the head by a dick. So there you go.
So I don't know why they did that. I said, because they're a hate group and that's all they do is harass.
Okay. Well, then what's the problem?
Well, I'm trying to figure out who was it that told somebody else.
You are right, Cornhole Freeway. It was Darrow. So there you go. You got two Aussie wordish things of the day. So how lucky.
Because you two was the only two that I told, and I haven't even started working yet.
Well, what about Xavier?
Well, he could have hacked into my shit, and well, he would have had to be listening in on the conference. That wouldn't be fucking surprising either.
Well, he's done it before, so.
Yeah, no shit. I really, really am praying to God. I don't think that you are, but I'm praying to God that you're not a part of any of that.
No, I'm not.
They're going to go down.
and they're going to go down hard.
I do love how he calls, this a hate group. Like, he doesn't get what a hate group is. And whenever he says it, it just always reminds me of, like, that bit in The Office where uh, where there's someone, where Todd Packer takes a dump in Michael's office, and Michael's like, I've been, had a hate crime committed against me, and Stanley's like, that is not a hate crime. And Michael's like, well, I hated it. And this is like essentially what Lorne's saying. And who's Brittany asks, are there many people named Brittany in Australia? And like, I have, in my lifetime, have never known a Brittany. So based on, that small sample size, I'm going to say no. G'day, Cat G.
Good. I hope they do.
I called the sheriff.
What did the sheriff say?
The sheriff has a friend in the Department of Homeland Security.
Oh, good.
He left him a message, and his friend hasn't got back to him yet. But the shit's gotten serious, and they're taking this shit very serious now.
Yeah, let's play Twister.
The sheriff looked on the internet, and he saw the stuff.
Yeah.
And probation has seen everything that Xavier has texted. They've seen everything online.
Mhm.
So Xavier's, he's going to be in prison. He's done so much illegal shit, and I guarantee when they get a hold of his computer, they're going to find a lot more illegal shit.
Well, what did the sheriff say?
He said he's just waiting for his friend to get back to him.
But like about the crimes.
He said, I'm sorry that this is happening to you. He said, it's not right for these people to be doing this. And I said, no. And I listed off some shit that was criminal. And I told him, I said, this isn't all the shit that they've done. The next night that I talked to the sheriff, there was a gold Suburban that went past my house slowly, and I thought it was coming from the storage shed. I thought it just pulled out of the storage shed next door, because the storage shed's right next door to me. I thought it pulled out of there and was just going slow, but it stopped on the other side of my driveway, or on the other, where I couldn't see it, past the window, bedroom window, and it was like 6:30 at night. And it backed all the way up from where it stopped all the way to the other end of my driveway. I have a horseshoe driveway. I know you've probably seen a picture of my driveway before. But it backed all the way up closest to the storage shed. So, and it stayed right there for like 2 minutes.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, what the fuck was that shit? And then it took off.
And went and hid in
so it made no
in the
sense at all.
woods.
And it's not the first one that's done that.
Mhm. But the sheriff said, like, these are crimes?
He's concerned about it. Because I told him, I said, they've come to the 10-mile yard sale. I said, they've recorded me and put it on YouTube. I said, they do this shit all the time. They've come to my house under false pretense, recorded me, put it on the internet. But he was looking through some of the stuff on the internet. He couldn't believe some of the shit. Then,
But did he say they were crimes?
He knows more than what I know about them being crimes and them not being crimes.
Yeah. Did he tell you that they were crimes?
It's gone into criminal harassment anyway. It's gone into criminal harassment, criminal stalking.
Oh, okay. So he said it's criminal stalking?
Yeah, it's criminal harassment and stalking.
Oh,
Stalking is criminal
that's
anyway.
what the sheriff said.
Yeah, the sheriff says it's criminal stalking anyway.
Oh, okay.
Stalking is criminal anyway.
I guess you have a case.
Stalking can't be civil. That's criminal.
Mm.
It's terrorizing. That's criminal.
Yeah.
That's why I said it. Praying to God, I was trying to make sure you weren't part of it because I don't want to see you involved in them.
and anything
Oh,
bad
of course, yeah. I wouldn't want to be mixed up in that.
I can't even guarantee that Chris Hansen won't be touched because he was part of that video that him and that he did for Xavier for my 50th birthday that I didn't see till just recently. But they did it on my 50th birthday, and I'm like, I didn't even see that shit. So
Happy birthday, Lorne. Just like your 37th. G'day, rage-filled virgin, Mr. You know what? Thanks for being here.
I don't think
And bipolar bear. That's the other person.
wishing you a happy birthday is illegal, so he might be in the clear.
Happy birthday
it's the
Lorne.
harassing part of it that's the thing. He had no reason to leave me a 50th birthday and tell me to stay away from his house and all that shit.
Oh, I didn't know he sent that to you. I thought he just put it on the internet.
Oh, he did. He just put it on the internet, but it was directed to me.
Oh.
It was directed to me, and I found it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe.
Fucking Columbo over here. Nothing gets past him.
He'll get his
A lot of
comeuppance.
that they've been doing.
Yeah.
They've been doing. It's all illegal anyway. They're not supposed to be recording me, regardless if it's one state or if one state you need permission, one person's consent in one state or one person's consent in another state. It's the internet, and it's going across state lines. So there's so many legal things about it that it just makes it illegal to do it.
Oh, okay.
And it's wiretapping.
Sounds like your lawyer's been
It's not fucking
giving you
wiretapping.
some good info.
What about what?
Your lawyer's the one's telling you this stuff?
My lawyer, plus the stuff that I've looked up already on it, but I'm just leaving it alone. I handed it over to the sheriff, so.
Good.
So I'm just trying to do my thing and not fucking think about anything till I have to.
That's good. It's a good idea, Lorne. All right, so we've got another little video here. If I remember this one correctly, it probably won't be playing for too long. Yeah, thank you. That is more than enough. That is plenty. And just why? Like, why did he send that to Keishi? I don't know why he thinks that is good. Like, I just don't. Like, he can't even do, blowing kisses properly or whatever the fuck you want to call that. Like, he is just an absolute imbecile. Anyway, let's go on to episode 71. We're flying through them tonight. Oh, yes. Yes! I have been waiting to get to this one.
You hear it?
Barely.
You're not. You're gonna do it. Hey, you don't talk sexually to Emma or Winnie at all. Emma.
Emma!
That's my best friend. That's my woman. You show respect for me. And fucking heard you earlier. I'm gonna help you get your ass straightened out, and you are going to fucking listen to them.
G'day, Sadface 09. And Jason Spears, like this is really pathetic. Like, I know it doesn't need to be said, but I'm gonna say, like, this is so pathetic that he would talk to anyone like this.
I know I'm not fucking done until you start fucking listening to them. I don't give a fuck about your fucking go. Stop that fucking bullshit. Stop it.
And for further context here, Roy is insanely drunk right now. Like, he is in no position to defend himself. He is in no position to, and I mean, I'm not saying Roy's some kind of, fucking hero or anything. Like, Roy has nothing, nothing to our knowledge to do with anything that Lorne has. You know what I mean? There's no kind of, you know, child sex crimes, or anything to his name. So he is already a shitload better than Lorne. But like, I'm sure, from what I can see, I'm sure he's no angel either. But like, this is who Lorne is. Like, Lorne is the kind of guy that, cries at the drop of a hat, which is fine. Like, I'm not saying anything like that, but like, you know what I mean? Like, Lorne blames everyone else for everything. But this is the kind of guy that, because a car drives past his house, he goes and hides in the woods and calls his fake girlfriend, blubbering like a fucking idiot, like as if his life's in danger when it's clearly not. But when there's like, when his brother is pretty much passed out from being so intoxicated, has no way to defend himself, has no real way to fight back, he will stand over him and scream at him like this, like he's some big fucking man. Like, Lorne is an absolute piece of shit. G'day, Trailer 11.
You're gonna fucking come up! You're not fucking dead! You're not 10!
You're not 10!
You're not fucking 10 years old! Go the fuck up! Roll fucking cigarettes!
So if Roy was 9, this behaviour would be acceptable, but you're not fucking 10. And, we know that Lorne thinks, children can have feelings, and children are adults to Lorne, so it makes sense that he's upset. I mean, you're 10, you're nearly 11, Roy. It's time to take some responsibility. G'day, RTH.
Fuck it! Leave them motherfuckers right there, fuck them! They'll melt and they'll fucking roast them, let them up. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Besides, man, those motherfucking cubes, ice cubes, in Ross Marseille, they always like to fucking rely on. Fucking rack of bullshit. You have no fucking idea, huh? God, man. I'm fucking telling you. You're stressing everybody right the fuck out. When you just fucking spend hours with you, on the fucking phone, trying to string your goddamn ass out. Stop it, man, stop it. Stop this started that fucking African bitch that you fucking fuck you over. God damn, motherfucker. I'm just saying, you're fucking alcohol. Your help, what I mean, through the fucking summer. Half an hour every fucking time. All right, I'm only gonna get it. Half an hour. Half hour. Let's get it, let's get yourself done. You go up there, you fucking help me for fucking half an hour, go to that goddamn piece of shit fucking van with a goddamn cigarette. Stop that fucking line! You're not 10! Get it through your head! I know what I'm doing, motherfucker. You start thinking that fucking tough ass bullshit. You start thinking straight. You are 53. That's right up! You start. You want me to show respect for you? No, you never fucking come over here again. And you fucking drunk. You never fucking show up here again drunk. Ever. Ever. When we leave here, you better never fucking show up here drunk. You will not be even here and drink a fucking beer. Ever. We here, you don't fucking even say either. You little fucking son of a bitch. You're gonna fucking listen to me one way or another, motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, you don't take that for fucking granted. It's Tony and Winnie are, and they're at that fucking weekend. I don't need your fucking mouth, or anybody else to see that. I don't fucking need it. But you're pushing you out of my life because you can't shut the fuck up about who I am around. I'm 48. I'm gonna pick who I'm around, motherfucker. It's not your choice, bitch. It's mine, bitch. And if you want to push it, you'll be out of my life. And you think I'm gonna give a fucking second thought about it? You can kiss my ass. My fucking lighter. Oh, it's on the goddamn fucking moron. I don't want to take control of everybody's fucking life. You fucking give me a goddamn lighter, bitch. Where?
G'day, Dan's confused entrance, and like, you know, he is fully aware that he is being recorded at this time. Well, not recorded, sorry, that someone is listening. Like, he's aware that I'm pretty sure it's Winnie at this time is on the phone. So not only is he doing this, you know, because he, you know, he thinks this is showing off. Like he would think that Winnie or whoever is listening right now would be thinking, wow, Lorne is such a great guy. Like he is, you know, such a big man. I am so impressed by this big fucking tough guy. But like he's not embarrassed by this. Like he is actually, he thinks this is good. Like that's quite scary. And g'day to, I think I said Lady Dan's confused entrance. Oh, and g'day Norrek.
Stupid fucking people.
And Department of Redundancy Department.
So not me to fucking speak up for myself?
And Polynomial Purebred.
It ain't, well, I'm fucking tired of fucking dumbasses.
Dumbass.
No, you don't worry about it. She's fucking worried what's happening. You are never, ever to call my girlfriend again. You called her like, you will never, ever call my girlfriend again.
And g'day Alison Marie Armstrong.
What the hell was that?
That was me being at the end of my ropes with Roy.
And like,
You act like that?
I mean, even if he's not embarrassed, like after hearing that, and then, you know, her response when she starts talking, you know, saying, what the hell was that? Like, that even that didn't prompt any kind of embarrassment in him. Like, he should be like, wow, I didn't realise how bad I came across then. But, nah, he's cool with it. G'day, I don't mean shit to you.
No, not normally. Only did that with Roy. And I put up with a lot of shit with him right up to that point.
You were growling at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Of course.
He won't go around anybody else when he's like that. I'm the only one that he comes around when he's like that, and he doesn't come around me anymore when he's like that because I've had it with him too many times.
Roy in that was fine. He was talking normally. You were screaming.
Yeah, but you don't know everything that happened before.
What, were you throwing things at him?
No. I never throw anything at anyone. Unless they throw something at me first.
So what were you throwing?
I don't know, probably something on the table. But Roy is... It's hard to explain.
Well, I'm not talking to Roy, because Roy's not trying to date me. I'm talking about the way you're acting. So I don't really care what Roy did. I'm saying, what the fuck was that?
What Roy did brought me to that.
That was horrifying.
Here I am on probation. He knows it. He continuously comes up here and drunk when he knows I'm not supposed to have beer around me.
But, Lorne, you're not supposed to have beer. You're not supposed to be drinking alcohol. And, like, your probation isn't your brother's problem. He's not the one that tried to have sex with a child. Sorry, sex with children. Like, you are. Like, it is not his problem. Like, this is stupid. G'day, Zachy.
You were drunk in that.
G'day, Lorne's mum's camel toe.
Was I drinking? Oh, yeah, maybe I was drinking back then. I guess I was, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah, well.
Roy was always doing stuff to piss me off, period. He just...
So how's that So that's
don't
your
want-
excuse? Roy's why you act like a scary demon?
Roy won't go to and be drunk with anybody else.
I don't care about Roy. I'm talking about you. You're the one that goes grrr, just throwing shit at him.
Because he brought me to that point.
You were
throwing shit at him.
growling.
Yeah, because he just continuously does the same shit.
You have no
So you
self-control.
growl?
Well,
What even is that?
well, it's better that I growl than I hit something.
Wow. Like, isn't that a low bar? Like, oh, well, at least I didn't hit something. Like, well done, Lorne. I take it all back. Completely reasonable.
I don't even remember that one.
G'day, Lorenzic Files.
I remember one.
Oh,
where
wonder why.
Me and Roy got in a fight one time. It wasn't even really a fight. It was more a wrestling match because we won't hit each other.
G'day, Dinosaur Tornado.
But
I haven't seen that name for ages. Good to see you again.
Roy's just he's
Ugh.
Why do you keep talking about Roy? I'm talking about the way you behave.
because I tried not to behave like that.
You're saying stuff about get away from that dumb African bitch.
I tried not to
That's
behave
how you
like
really
that.
think?
Did what?
You were saying he was with a dumb African bitch? You called her the N-word?
No.
No what?
No, ma'am.
I called who the N-word?
His girlfriend.
His girlfriend.
Well, that's a good point. Drive 137. Lorne impresses himself because he didn't run anyone over while driving truck. So I probably am expecting a little bit much of him here. G'day, Edamame.
It was a guy.
Okay, you called his boyfriend the N-word.
I don't think like that, but apparently I said that.
Why?
I don't know. I was mad.
So you call someone the N-word?
Normally, no.
You're a terrible person.
Holy Christ. How did I know something fucked up was going to be fucking said?
Did you hear that? You're really going to try to turn this around on me?
This is just fucking unbelievable.
Is
it
it
really
though?
is.
Is it,
Casey,
Lorne?
why don't you just say that you don't want to come out here?
Ah!
I mean, I don't want to after that because you can't explain it.
Why don't you want to go? You've just heard me be incredibly abusive to someone in person. Why wouldn't you want to come out here, Casey? It's always something with you, isn't it?
Your explanation is blaming Roy.
It's just an excuse. That's why you wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, Casey, if you're not prepared to come and risk your life, what's love anyway if you're not prepared to come and risk your life to see someone?
Yeah, it's just an excuse.
It is.
You screaming, saying the N-word and throwing
Same
stuff,
old
you
shit.
dumb pedophile bitch.
Couldn't think of any other fucking reason.
You stupid queer bitch. Suck your brother's dick.
That's a great way to end that call. But that whole, you couldn't think of any other reason. Like, motherfucker, she doesn't need a reason. Like, she can just say, hey, you know what? Change my mind. No fucking way I'm coming out there. You fucking, squalor living pedo motherfucking piece of shit. Like, she doesn't need a reason. She owes you nothing. Everyone owes you nothing. On that note, let's go on to episode 72.
Hello.
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 When I said that, I said it out of frustration. I was drunk and I was frustrated. I've been dealing with the same stuff from Roy for so long.
You've seen some
shit.
Shut up, Roy.
Oh, so outrage didn't work for Lorne, and abuse didn't work for him. So now he's sorry. So he's all down in the mouth, and I'm sorry. When I said that, I was mad.
Shut up, Roy. He's busy talking to his African bitch.
Oh wow.
Nigger.
Oh Lorne.
I don't know why you think you need to play it. I don't.
It doesn't matter how many times you hear that. Like it's just. G'day, Gorilla Face Gwen.
You know some of the stuff that I've had to deal with Roy.
But what does Roy have to do with saying the N-word?
I was frustrated. Because Roy had been sending money to him, and he was being catfished by the guy, and it was costing his marriage, and yet his marriage was being blamed on me. And somehow it was blamed on me that they got divorced. I don't know how that happened, considering I never went down there. I moved here, and it was like 2 years later, they got divorced. Roy would come up here a lot, but I would never go down there. And he'd come up here drunk, and I'd tell him not to come up here drunk. And I didn't even know that Jackie would get mad at me for him coming up here. I didn't know she was mad at me at all until after they got divorced, and Roy said that Jackie blamed me for the divorce.
Okay, so why did you say the N-word?
I was just frustrated because it was ruining Roy's life.
So that's an excuse, is you were frustrated, so that's an excuse to say that.
Everybody had tried to talk to him. I had tried to talk to him.
What, so like you let your wits end, like, I tried talking to him, that didn't work. My last option is to be a racist piece of shit. You pushed me to this, Roy. I'm not usually like this. You pushed me here. And g'day, Carlito.
So many times. He'd give me such a hard time about it, and gave Mom such a hard time about it, and Jackie, and everybody.
So, frustration turns you into a racist? You called the person a racial slur because Roy ruined his life?
I did. What do you want me to say? I didn't? I mean, it's on recording. Had it not been on recording, you never would have heard any of that.
Exactly. That's kind of scary to think. What must happen when you're not being recorded?
I don't say it.
Well, because you have no one to talk to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that my whole life was supposed to be recorded. It's a good thing that it's not everybody that has to go through that.
Well, I mean, you clearly do say it, right? Because I heard you say it when you didn't know you were being recorded.
I have obviously said it before. Do I say it anymore? No. I don't let things get me frustrated like that anymore.
I mean, I've heard you say the N-word, I've heard you say faggot, which is weird because you've dated men and have sucked a penis before. Which is weird that you would call your own people
okay,
faggot.
This is where we're gonna get this clear. I have never sucked on a penis.
Well, your brother's penis.
No, I never sucked on his penis.
He sucked on your penis?
Casey, why can't you get that shit out of your head?
Well, I'm just trying to clarify, because I thought you sucked his penis.
Well, what you're trying to clarify is coming from your head. I don't know where you got that I did.
Well, that's what I thought you said. That's what I'm trying to clarify.
Listen, why is it such a big deal for you to talk about something like that with me when you know that I don't want to talk about that stuff, that it traumatized me?
No.
So you just lick a butthole?
Everyone, let's take a little moment to feel sorry for the rampant pedophile because he might feel a bit traumatized by a story that he may or may not have made up. Let's just take a minute. The poor pedophile. Let's not worry about the multiple kids that he's traumatized. Let's worry about little Lorne.
Unbelievable.
Well, what did you guys do? Just give each other hand jobs?
Casey,
I'm just
what part
curious.
what part of I don't want to talk about it is not being understood here.
I understand it, but I'm asking you to. So,
I've heard enough calls where your catfish have said they don't want to talk about something, but you berate them and yell and scream at them to tell you about it. I mean, I remember in the chat log where you asked Kayla if she doesn't want to talk about sex anymore, and she said yes, please, and you then follow up with like, okay, let's talk about when you'll get pregnant. So I don't know, Lorne. I don't really give a fuck.
he just
Traumatized
fucked
me.
you
So
off?
why do
Are
you
you guys
think I would want to talk
69
about it?
or?
It traumatized me for many, many years. It still
Did
does
you guys piss?
to this day.
G'day, Stumble, Repent,
You guys
Repeat.
pissed?
Why
Did
do you think?
okay?
Why do you think I would want to talk about it?
Give him a reach around?
I'm glad you're finding humor out of this. That's great.
I mean, she enjoys being humorous. It is something to do.
So how many penises have you touched?
That's sad, Casey. That's sad.
Just all?
Could have swore you called for a better conversation than that.
I'll tell you how many I've touched if you tell me how many you've touched.
No thanks.
Hey, you're the racist, homophobic asshole, not me.
Right.
So you suck on Paul's earlobe?
If you're only going to talk stupid, then I'm just going to get off the phone.
You kiss his neck?
Good night.
You suck his dick?
Night, Lorne. Oh, what a little sad ending, wasn't it? I mean, not for me, but it was for him. All right, look. So the next one is quite long, so we might go and maybe we can watch a Lorne reality video to finish up tonight. So let's do that. Now, while I do that, hello to Love Your Voice in E flat. So where are we? Any requests for a Lorne reality show video? One that's maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Let's see. I don't want to watch him read Taken Abroad. What about example of my past? It's always good, yeah. I think so. Or no, actually, what happened to my dog Bud? Let's watch that. And g'day, Warm Wet Air. Great to see you could make a live. No, Dan's confused entrance. No singing. I wouldn't do that to you guys. Stumble Repeat says, do the Lorne show where he hangs himself. His documents from class. Which one is that? Do you have a link handy, Guru? Because that actually would be good, but I don't have a link handy. That's on Blue Boy's channel, isn't it? Sorry, I know. I'm sure this is very entertaining. Yes, here we go. Oh, let's do his assignment for part 5. So, 1 second, guys.
Victim Questions Assignment. Please answer the following questions as if the person you victimized was asking you directly. Be thorough and comprehensive in your responses. If you have victimized more than one person, Complete this assignment for each person you victimized.
Why did you do those things to me?
I did those things because you made me feel special, and gave me attention that I was longing for a long time. I thought that what I was doing would make you feel special too, and didn't want to lose the attention I was getting from you.
Why did you
What?
pick me?
Like, you know, I feel like I repeat myself a lot, but I feel like it needs to, like, he says this all the time, that, you know, he took it sexual, he took the chat sexual because he was afraid of losing her. Like, that's such bullshit. Like, even a fucking half-wit like Lorne would realise that was a risk, and he knew it was a risk, because you can tell, like, when he started to kind of bring sexual stuff into the conversation, there was heaps of LOLs and that at the end, because he was concerned. I mean, because even Lorne would understand that, you know, that potentially is going to have someone go, oh, that's disgusting, you know what I mean? Like, he believes this is a 13-year-old kid. So he put the LOLs there so that if she reacted that way, it could be like, oh, precious, I was just joking. God, I would never say that. I would never say that. Like, I can't believe you thought that, to try to get it back on track. So fuck off that you were doing that, you know, so you wouldn't lose the attention.
Me? What did I do?
I did not target you.
G'day, Aaron
You just
W.
gave me something I hadn't gotten in a long time, and at the time, I couldn't think straight.
Should I trust you anymore? Why?
I cannot make that decision for you. I would not blame you if you chose not to. But I would make it a point to not disappoint you if you chose to allow yourself to trust me again.
God.
Did you ever think I was scared? How did you think I felt? Why?
I never thought you were scared. As you kept agreeing with things I was saying. I thought you liked what I was saying, and all I thought about doing what made you happy.
How do you think the abuse has affected my life?
I can only imagine that it has caused you to second-guess your self-worth, and the real meaning of what sex should be. Love/hate, confusion, guilt over perpetrator going to jail, closes off feelings, can't tolerate emotional pain, low self-esteem.
Excuse me. Love/hate. So you think that this, and, you know, we use this as a context that, you know, Kayla was a real person, but really, if you want to look at a real person, you know, we can look at MySpace Girl. Like, so he thinks that she might, you know, have moments where she loves him, and that she might have guilt over the perpetrator going to jail. Like, this is what he thinks. Like, if that's not narcissism, I don't fucking know what is.
Not sure what is normal, insomnia, feels crazy.
Didn't you feel guilty about what you
G'day, Perry Panther.
did, and tell yourself not to do it again? Then why did you keep doing it?
I did feel guilty about what I did, and told myself not to do it again. I got lost in the attention you were giving me, and thought what I was doing would make you feel special too.
He just said the same shit fucking over and over there ad nauseum. Thank you for that that link, Guru. We'll do that. So we'll do the assignment part 1, and then we will wrap it up. Where are we?
My sexual history began when I was 4 or 5 years old and got caught in the doghouse with Lisa. Lisa was 4 or 5 years old also. We were showing each other our private parts. At the age of 13 or 14, I began masturbating to a porn magazine with a nude picture of the actress that played Mary Ellen on the television show, The Waltons. It was the only porn magazine we had in the house for as long as I can remember. Mary Ellen was in her 20s or 30s. At the age of 13, I kissed with a girl named Christy, also 13 years old, at a school dance. At the age of 14, I kissed almost every day for 2 months with a girl named Sherry, 15 years old.
What? Kissing is not sexual history, Lorne.
For the next 3 years, I didn't find any interest from any of the girls I went to school with or met, partially because my confidence level was down because schoolmates were mad at me for not playing basketball. At age 17, I went on a double date with my cousin and 2 of his female friends. My date's name was Monique, also.
Honestly, this is too fucking good. Like, it is stuff like this that makes me go for a second, hang on a second, are you fucking with us, Lorne? Have we all been taken in here? Like, looking around, where is the camera right now? Because this is fucking craziness.
So 17. I kissed with her and felt her breasts. At age 19, I dated my boss's daughter, Amanda, age 17. I only kissed her and only dated her for 2 months. I had known her since I was a kid. My boss had mentioned marriage to me and I broke up with her and quit my job. At age 19, I dated Denise, 29, for 3 months. The first time I had sexual intercourse was with Denise. We only had oral and vaginal intercourse, almost every night for 3 months. I broke up with her because she lied to me about something.
We only had oral and vaginal intercourse. Like, oh, no. Like, he really does love anal, doesn't he? Like, he talks about fucking people in the ass all the time. And, he words it only oral and vaginal, no ass. Like, he sounds like he was really fucking pissed about that.
From there, I went into the Air Force and had one-night stands, as well as after leaving the Air Force.
While g'day, Troticus Maximus.
In basic training,
Here to
I met
party.
a girl
G'day,
named
mate.
Jennifer, 18,
Lauren Anderson.
and kissed her. I was 20. When at my permanent duty station in Alaska, I met a woman named Sarah, 23, and I was 21. I had 3 one-night stands with her. All vaginal intercourse. I also had a one-night stand with a girl named Gretchen, 22. Also vaginal intercourse. I was 23. After the Air Force, I moved home to Maine, and met a girl named Tina, from Liberty, Maine, 23, and I was 24. I had a one-night stand with her. Vaginal intercourse. I moved to Washington State at the age of 24. There I met and fell in love with Paula, 24. I didn't realize she was a player, so I got hurt deeply, but I had sex with her once, only vaginal. At age 9, whenever I was at home alone with a specific brother, that was age 14, he would whistle to me and that would be my signal to go to his room so he could feel my private area, and he would have me feel his. This happened up to my age of 12. At the age of 24, I had vaginal intercourse with a girl named Carrie, also 24, from Washington State. At the age of 25, I had oral and vaginal intercourse with a girl named Kathy, 24, from Washington State. At the age of 25, I had vaginal intercourse with Debbie, 26, from Washington State. Age 25,
Debbie.
I had vaginal intercourse with a girl named Lisa, in her 30s, from Washington State. I moved back to Maine when I was 26. I had vaginal intercourse with a girl named Christy, 23, from J. At age 26, I had vaginal intercourse with a girl that I don't remember her name, but was also from J. She was 24. At age 27, I moved back to Washington State. That was where I first started going on the internet. I met a girl on there when I was 28. She was also 28, from Pennsylvania. She told me her name was Amanda, but it turned out to be Leslie. She told me the truth about 2.5 years later when I moved back to Maine to be closer to her so we could see each other. I didn't date anyone or sleep with anyone those 2.5 years. I would masturbate to thoughts of being with her sexually and would also have phone sex with her. After getting over Amanda/Leslie, I had vaginal intercourse with Billy Joe, 30,
Joe.
I was 32, 2 one-night stands, then 2 more one-night.
And the funny thing is, so he says Billy Joe, but he's written Billy, the way that the male Billy is spelt, not Billy, Billie, where mostly the female version of that is spelt.
Stand when I was 34, and she was 32. At age 34, I had a one-night stand with a girl named Kim, 25, only vaginal intercourse. At age 35, I had dated a girl named Brandy, age 35, for 2 weeks, only vaginal intercourse.
Only vaginal
At age
intercourse.
35, I had vaginal intercourse with a girl from Bangor, in her 20s, I don't remember her name. Age 35, I had vaginal intercourse with a girl from Heartland, in her 30s, I don't remember her name. At age 36, I had vaginal intercourse with a girl from Skowhegan, in her 20s. I don't remember her name. At age 35, I met a girl on the internet named Vanessa, 25, from New York. I would have phone sex with her over a year's time. At age 36, I moved to Nashville, Tennessee. I went into an adult chat room and that is where I met my sexual victim, the quote-unquote, 13-year-old girl, named Kayla. 2 nights before going to the Sting house, I had vaginal intercourse with a girl that was 41, and from Nashville. It was a one-night stand. I don't remember her name. I was 36. When I was 34 or 35 and on the internet, I was in a country music chat room and met a 15-year-old girl by the name of Molly. We had become good friends, and approximately 2 years after we met, we had began flirting with each other. Before this, I had always been someone for her to talk to about her alcoholic dad, and her boyfriend, and friends, and school problems. After she turned 17, we were flirting with each other, and I had exposed my penis to her on webcam. About a year after meeting Molly, I met Melissa, 16. Melissa began talking to about her doing drugs, and I was able to talk her into stopping the drug usage. I had also met her in a country music room. About a year after meeting Melissa...
Okay, so this is his sexual history. What on earth does, talking into stopping her using drugs have to do with that? Like, this is not a chance, while you are recounting your sexual history with children, it's not a chance for you to fucking virtue signal about how great a fucking drug counselor you are, you piece of shit.
We began flirting, and I exposed my penis to her over webcam. It was my birthday the night of the sting, and I turned 37. I was supposed to go out to a karaoke bar with a friend for my birthday, but at the last minute decided to go meet the quote-unquote 13-year-old girl, Kayla.
Minute?
Since the sting,
Last minute? I mean, not only did you have a countdown of the days, you had, days before you had a stupid plan to make it look like, you guys had broken up on Yahoo, and you counted down the days. The first thing you did when you walked in was get on the computer to say, basically, I'm having a shower, then I'm coming. You then fucking talked to her in the shower. You wouldn't let her get off the phone. Like bullshit decided at the last minute. Like, that's such a load of shit.
I've only masturbated once or twice a week to thoughts of ex-girlfriends that are adults.
Lies. That was both incredibly frustrating and incredibly funny. So pretty much the standard lawn fare. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. As I mentioned, the most worst is starting very soon, so hop over to there. It's always a whole heap of fun. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. It's always such a pleasure. And yeah, don't forget to delete your archives. All right, bye guys.